Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear student, welcome to Uswa Student Guide YouTube channel. Dear student, in our previous lecture, that was a combined lecture for class 9th and 8th, it was about virus and antivirus. Now this is our next lecture, lecture number 10. In this lecture we will discuss about the examples of flowchart. In our lecture number 8 we discuss about flowchart and the symbol of flowcharts and steps of flowcharts, symbol of flowcharts. Now in this lecture we will discuss about the examples of flowchart. Now discuss about the flowchart number 1, flowchart to find the sum, product and average. Dear student, read it carefully. In this there are three items. One is that is given, that will use for input, and by using that input we will process, we will put a formula, and then that will be a result. Number 1 is to find the sum, number 2 is a product, and number 3 is the average of 5 numbers. How many numbers? There are 5 numbers. You have to find the result in 3 phases. Number 1 is sum, number 2 is a product, and number 3 is the average. And by using the 5 numbers, now you have the input is 5 numbers. These numbers are using as input into the after starting into the input diagram, that is input A, B, C, D, E. Now next is processing. Processing means you have to calculate the sum, the product and the average. In the third diagram, you have to put sum is equals to A plus B plus C plus D plus E, product is equals to A multiplied by B multiplied by C multiplied by D multiplied by E, and the average is sum over 5. This is your formula, and the result will be into the output, and your flowchart will be stopped. Next flowchart to find the larger of the 3 unequal number. In this flowchart you have to given as input 3 numbers, and you will check out either these numbers are greater or smaller or not equal. Now input is 3 numbers A, B and C, and next we will use decision box as a processing. Decision box means if A is greater than B and A is greater than C, it means if A is greater than both B and C, then your answer will be output A. Otherwise the next decision box will use if B is greater than A or C, then the output will be B is your greater number, and if the both conditions of decision box are not true, then the answer will be output C, and your flowchart will be as stop. Next is flowchart find the acceleration of moving object given mass and the force. This is same like the other flowchart number 1. You have given input is force and mass, and put your formula of acceleration. Acceleration is equals to F is equals to ma by using the second law of motion, Newton's second law, and A is equals to force divided by mass, and after putting formula the result will be as output and stop. Next is flowchart number 4. Same as you have to put the formula of cube and print the volume. Start input L and V is equals to L cube. This is your formula and in processing symbol, and the next is the output, and next stop. Flowchart number 5. To find the area of triangle when the length of height and base are given. Same as that you have given three numbers, and you have also given a formula. Then put the formula in the processing and the output. Input BH, and formula is equals to A is equals to base into height divided by 2, and the output will be after processing. Next, dear student, this is very important flowchart number 6, and flowchart to read the marks M to print the letter grade according to the following. In this we have mentioned some grades A, B, C, and D, and E, and the grade A is marks greater than or equal to 80 and less than or equal to 100, and next is grade A. Grade A is the marks greater than or equal to 70 and less than 80, and B is greater than equals to 60 and less than 70, and C is marks are greater than or equal to 50 and less than 60, and so on. Either marks are less than 33, ungraded means fail. Now there are a lot of symbols we are using. This is a flow chart about start. After starting, now input marks. Whenever you will put your marks, then the program will check by the following letter grades, and the whichever your marks, then it will show you grades. If your marks are greater than or equal to 80, it's mean A1, and then greater than or equal to 70 mean A, 60 B, 50 C, 40 D, and 33 E. Either if marks are less than, dear student, focus at this point please, if marks are less than 33, then output is ungraded or failed. Next, flowchart to find the exponent E of the given number. Start, input N and E. P is equals to 1, K is equals to 1, P is equals to P star N, and this is a formula. K is equals to K plus 1, and next is symbol, decision symbol, and after putting this we will get output and then stop. Flowchart to print the odd numbers, and in this odd number we have to use some technique or some formula. If K is equals to 1, whenever you add 2 in the starting digit, that is 1, then it will become odd number. K put out in output is K, and K is equals to K plus 2, K is less than 100, and stop. Flowchart number 9. Flowchart to print out the given sequence number descending order. Descending order means from greater to the less. And now in this the greater number is K is equals to 27, and we will use less than minus 3, K minus 3, and K is greater than or equal to minus 6. It's mean your output will be number 1 27, after minus 3 will be 24, 21, 18, 15, 10, 12, 9, and there is a condition of K is greater than or equal to minus 6, then the program will follow this condition and the answer will be minus 6. Next is flowchart for the sum of even numbers. Sum of even number means you will start sum is equals to 0 and K is equals to 2. Sum plus K means 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, and so on. K is less than or equal to 100, and so on. That is the output. Flowchart to print the multiplication table of the given number. This is the table flowchart. This is also important flowchart. In this flowchart, input N and K is equals to 1. K means your flowchart will start. Your program will start from 1, and P is equals to N star K. Output is equals to P. K is equals to K plus 1, K plus 2, 1, 1 plus 2, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, and K is less than or equal to 12, and the stop. The answer will be as in the form of the table. Flowchart to convert the temperature from the Fahrenheit, and this is also we are using a formula, input Fahrenheit, and now you have to memorize the formula of Kelvin. C is equals to 5 over 9 into F minus 32, and then input and output. Last flowchart is a factorial. Factorial means input and f is equals to 1, k is equals to 1, f is equals to f multiplied by k is equals to k plus 1, k is less than or equal to n, and output, and that there is a addition box, and then stop. Dear student, this is your end of your flowchart examples. Now please make any 5 flowcharts and email me at engshhabie@gmail.com. Thank you very much.